Hi, Panda here, and welcome to our checking out video of Guardians of the Galaxy. We're going to play a section of the game that's just about near the beginning, about an hour in or so. So there won't be many spoilers. We are replaying after finishing the game, so we might have some weapon upgrades and costume unlocks. So just some minor spoilers for those. That's just a heads up. Anyway, let's jump on in and check out Guardians of the Galaxy. So, Guardians of the Galaxy is a third-person action adventure game. We're playing the Xbox One version here, and as you can see from the top screen, we are in stream mode because there's a lot of licensed songs in this game. So usually when you're playing through, you've got a lot of 80s pop music from Wham, Soft Cell. So yeah, the music is great, but unfortunately, due to legal reasons, we can't play the music.
Did that escort job on Orga ever pan out?
So we're going to check out
What do you mean you never called her?
an early on chapter here. You mainly play as Star-Lord. Well, you only play as Star-Lord, but you can choose special attacks for different players, and you'll see that in combat here.
Yeah, maybe I'd rather be broke.
Okay, let's head on out.
Drax, about Gamora.
Can this not wait, Peter Quill? I am readying my body for battle.
You know we're supposed to capture this monster, right? Not kill it?
Of course. But I suspect it will not go down without a fight.
Cool it, Muscles. Lady Hellbender ain't gonna buy damaged goods.
I will aim to preserve the integrity of the beast as best I can.
Good.
This game, the whole team has got like their own designs. We're not based on the Marvel Cinematic Universe, as you can probably already tell from Will here. We've got skill menus here,
Yeah, you remember that dealer who asked about...
so we can look through. We've got a journal we keep track of, and you can look at the abilities here on what you can unlock here. Same with outfits as well. With outfits. But we won't spend too long on there. There's not much on the skill tree. The skill tree.
And he says,
Everyone is quite chatty in this game, so it's a little bit tricky to talk over this. Let's head into cockpit of the ship here.
Gamora?
Up here, Peter.
Hey, that's my chair.
The game is a bit of a split between lots of combat and quite a bit of story stuff, so
Strategizing.
there are some slower moments to the game.
But we still gotta catch that monster.
Right.
So did I miss anything?
Other than a ton of suspicious glares from Drax, not really. Now, if you're done strategizing, feel free to grab your seat. We're almost ready to go.
Obviously here we could spend a lot longer walking around the ship, chatting to everyone. Sometimes there's multiple choices on the answers. But we're going to jump on here and show you some action.
Okay, here we go. Rocket, Groot, Drax, get in here. We're going in.
So the game's got quite a generous
Before the next time window
lock-on
actually-
system as well for the combat, so that is quite handy.
Nova Corps security guard resets every rotation. We want to be in and out before our code expires, or we'll get stranded.
And if we wait for the next reset, we'll get a full rotation to do this. Nice. Oh, why's the Novanet still up? Thought we were going in.
Well, it appears the assassin's contacts are as untrustworthy as the betrayer herself.
You don't get many cutscenes. Cutscenes are more like this type of thing with in-game from your
Relax, Rocket. We still got a few ticks before the next time window.
The network just reset. You can enter the sequence, Peter. 0451.
That's it? 4 digits?
Suspicious. These security measures are too simplistic for Nova Corps.
It's not that simple. The code only works on this date,
Alright.
this ship.
Oh, I get it. Gamora's codes are more like an encryption key as some... There.
There's loads of different locations. I felt like all the different planets, and it's a fairly lengthy game as well. I was quite surprised from this more linear style adventure game. which works in his benefit because you find the events, more scripted events, there's more action-packed events, whereas you get open world game, and not to get such good scripted events. So I think that linear was a good choice for this.
To get rid of the heavy-duty explosives, right? That's why I like you, Quill. You're so pure. Oh, the wonderful and terrible things I could do with all this.
You don't get as many chances to drive the Milano, so that'd be my main disappointment.
Why not? The Milano's weapon systems could use an overhaul. Plus, there's good money in it.
Anyway, let's check out some actual gameplay and action here to get a bit of an idea of what stuff the combat's like.
Whoa! Place is really shifty.
As you can probably already tell from just checking out the video, a lot of storytelling. I would recommend you have to be into the Guardians of the Galaxy and want a game that's quite heavy on the story.
Flark, yeah. Groot, Quill, suit up. Team Rocket's up first.
I still do not understand why I must remain on board with the assassin.
Oh, because you're part of Green Team.
You assigned me to the team before you named it, and my skin is not green. It's teal. Teal?
But yeah, all the characters they've got some good banter. Occasionally it repeats, but not too often.
Two sides, two teams.
And 2 clicks to the drop site. Ground's too unstable to land a ship, so you'll need to jump.
That's our cue. Let's go, Groot. Don't worry. Once the thumpers are placed, we'll meet in the middle and we'll capture the monster together.
Very well.
Okay, here we go.
Thumper 1 done.
And there's some platforming abilities linked to each character. Like Groot can make a bridge, and Gamora can reach high places.
My baby.
It's ship Peter, not a child.
Yep. Being here definitely.
And I'd highly recommend trying to collect as many resources as you can.
Are so reliable. How come we're the only ones out here trying to catch this thing? We're the only ones crazy enough.
So there are a few off the beaten track sections here,
Long way now.
both collectibles
Okay, Quill. Yeah, I think
and components, so definitely worth having a look around.
Present stuff's definitely strong enough to hold this place together. Nah, it's totally safe. Now, can we please focus less on the toxic goo and more on all this cool?
And we also have this visor where you can just like scan environmental things,
I didn't mean toxic.
give you a bit more information.
More, don't put it in your mouth, toxic.
After a while you get used to which of this stuff you can shoot.
A better shot than this guy. Heads up! Dangerous and unstable. Yeah, we get it. Did not mean to do that. Smooth as always, Quill. I'm not encouraging.
Don't think that went anywhere.
Being sarcastic.
Right, let's move on ahead here. This is some interesting set pieces and environments.
Yeah, that's the mining rig. So weird seeing it all clustered together like this. Bits and pieces of a war that spanned the entire galaxy held together by pink goo. Ebrium-based nanoresin. Whatever. I'm just saying it's a lot to take in. Whoa! Look! Yellow and blue! Looks like an old Nova Corps frigate. Nice! Come on, dude. People probably died on that ship. Killjoy.
There's a double
How do you bring
jump.
us here if the place is so sacred?
Get boots.
I can name at least
And here we get to
a dozen
choose some
fancy
different things. Let's
marks on 'em. So,
build repetition.
Don't know if you noticed, Rocket, but people aren't exactly falling over themselves to hire us. Oh, I have noticed. If this job pans out, sure we'll get money, but whoa!
Oh, and yes, there's definitely some QTEs in here, some quick time
Almost made
events. So
yourself a very late war casualty. You know, I like this. This is fun. The three of us hanging out, just like when we
there's
started.
definitely quite a bit of this downtime where it's just
You know who joined
running
us.
about, some light
I
platforming.
do not hate everybody. I tolerate Quill. The three of us have had some good times. Remember the gig on Draconius? The locals did not appreciate us hauling them onto our ship.
Larkin shapeshifters, man.
And lots of
Never
sliding.
again.
This game has definitely got lots of
Pretty
sliding.
sure that way's a dead end.
You sure?
Ah, there we go. Path's this way. Come on.
How can you even tell?
Just
Yeah,
trust
let's have a
me,
quick look
all
here,
right?
because sometimes there's some hidden stuff.
You think we could find pieces of the Tryon shard in here?
But in this case, no.
You happy, Quill?
We want to look at the containers as well. They've got
Walk of
hidden
shame.
outfits. Okay, let's go in here.
Of course he could know. I told him.
Oh, see, we've got a collectible here. You just give you a little bit of backstory on different events and things that have happened. So, some more lore if you're interested in that type of thing.
Wanted to cover entire planets
Quite a bit of that hidden about as well.
You done gloating?
Oh, I am never done gloating.
It'd be cool if you could control the other people in the group, but can't.
Yeah, I'm sure it's safe-ish. Safer than flying with Gamora anyway.
I heard that.
Here, Quill's got like a dodge ability as well.
Don't worry, it's safe to walk
The
on.
B-button. Oh,
Watch it, Quill.
and this, if you shoot, hold them long enough. Yeah, oh, it's not gonna show me. I think later on you get like a boost charge. Because we've gone back and replayed stuff, it's taken away some of the abilities. We've learned them, so.
Nice splatter. Hey, 50 units says I can clear more of these suckers than you.
As if. Whoa, what the?
I quite enjoyed this bit where they have this little match between Peter and Rocket, but unfortunately this is the only time this appears in the game, so.
Hacked into my stuff?
Considering how many times I fixed the Flarkin thing, it might as well be my stuff. Optimal thumper placing distance should be just up ahead. I'm thinking right in front.
A few
of the
bugs and
giant
glitches in this
hole
game
where the
occasionally. Nothing too game breaking, but you may see some in this checking out video.
I should have been recording. Bridge over, Groot. I want to see if he's alive. I don't know, but he's twitching. Flarkin, Scott stained, Quill. You okay down there?
Yep. Yeah, just thought I saw a shortcut.
Right.
Go ahead without me. I'll catch up.
Hey, there's a craft out Nova.
Got more crafting materials.
On the other side. We'll meet you there.
Yellow and blue missile bay. Got it.
You can use your visor to track, keep check on your current objective. By clicking there, it's like reunite with Rocket and Groot. Let's get rid of all this. Do stuff.
Trying to bring the whole place down, Quill.
Any more?
Shot
Nope.
a thing.
I get it. First tool in the old toolbox.
Ah, more sliding. Woohoo.
Don't die, don't die, don't die.
Hopefully we'll get to see some enemies soon. Oh, here we go.
Hey, little guy.
And here we go. So we got a lock on here.
Whoa, what the fuck?
You dead, Quill? We can hear your wussy squeal even without the con.
Little busy. Crap, that's cheating. You guys should have seen that. It was this weird blobby thing.
The shooting and melee attacks as well.
This again.
Early on, these melee attacks are worth it, but later on, probably best off just shooting everything.
Hurry, you're fat,
One last freaky eye thing.
Yeah, Peter!
As you can see, the lock on is generous. Just a good old
Everything okay over
Max Payne thing where last bad guy you kill goes into slow motion.
squeal.
You must fight with dignity, Peter Quill.
Or at least die with it.
Not funny.
Okay.
Alright, Team Rocket, we've just set up another couple of thumpers.
All you do is fly the ship.
And so far, I haven't bad anything while you're on the ground.
Well, we got a lot riding on your gal pal's mystery monster tip. I hope she's legit. Like you could even tell if she had an honest face.
Trust in the plan, guys. Everything is checked out so far, right down to the mining ship. We put our thumpers in the right places,
Oh.
we'll bag that monster.
Oh, I don't know what happened there.
All about putting thumpers in the right place.
Don't think I quite lined myself up there. Oh. Here we go. Action set piece here,
Are
hopefully.
you kidding me?
Definitely a lot of environmental set pieces that happen.
Son of a schmack! That was too close! You okay, Groot? Well,
Also show off on the where you can use your group ability to
you
get
don't gotta
across.
jump. There's a sturdy support beam on this side. Get Groot to grow a bridge across. Just ask him nice like. He does it for me all the time.
So basically here is where you get to choose from like different characters' abilities. So in this case, Groot can go here, but later on Drax can move heavy things, Rock can go through small spaces, and Gamora can
Hell of a party trick.
use a knife and jump up the side of a wall and you can get a boost up.
Gross. More ship eaters. Oh, they're everywhere. All right, back to business. Boom.
Oh no, it's beat me to it.
Right under your nose, Quill. Ugh, I can't stand these things chewing up all this beautiful salvage.
Looking at the first time I did this, I beat Rocket, so
Groot, I found a hitch. Can you latch onto it?
Hey, Greenies, you see any blue and gold ships out there? You let us know.
the environmental puzzling stuff never gets too tricky that you're gonna struggle with it.
Run into a Nova Corps patrol.
We'll restrain them until we are done here.
Bad idea.
If you see cops, you get my ship out of here, even if it means leaving us behind.
Flark that!
Trust me, I've done.
Oh,
Okay.
that's the niche as well. Some of these speech gets cut off a bit too soon.
Set her down right there. Yep, one to go. Flark. No. No! Flark and Skaggy. Attack and batteries fried. That's what's wrong.
Right, let's see where.
Too hard.
Let's just find a solution.
The solution's a new battery with the charge.
But yes, they are this chatty all the way through the game,
We're
so
on what's left of a ship.
from what you've played so far,
Old
this
ship
gets annoying.
Gotta be things
That
like
kind of
how
helps you decide if it's
things around
going to
here,
be a cup
right?
of tea or not.
Yeah. Maybe you're gonna want to use your visor for this. You find a replacement while I finish scraping the
Right,
fried
let's
wires.
find placement battery.
So much for that.
You definitely get some lore and stuff out of stuff. Oh, here we go.
Found something with a charge. Kind of looks like a spacey car battery. Okay, this thing isn't gonna zap me, right?
The chance is minuscule, at best. You'll be fine.
Here you go.
That'll do nicely. Just let me tinker a bit. I'll have to do some tweaking once I see how much juice this thing puts out. So watch my back.
Watch it from
And of course, there's some enemies.
Rocket. Help me scramble some critters.
Okay, so here we get to see Groot uses tree branches to get rid of bad guys. And you get this every time you meet, like, use a new character in the team. It gives you a little bit of a backstory about who they are and different abilities, so. And later on you get some like really good combos of using different teammates' abilities, so.
Come on, you hunk of junk.
Take your time. Not like we're busy here.
Go, he's a bigger bad guy. But so when we're choosing the character's abilities as well, it goes into the slow-mo.
Make like a tree. I hate bugs.
I don't think they're too fond of us either.
We're just killing party favors.
And there's a cooldown timer, as you can see on the bottom right of the screen. I'll wait for that before we can use Groot's attack again. But later on, everyone has multiple abilities,
Use that beer.
a special ability. And because you've got multiple teammates, there's usually someone available to do something, so
Just keep these things away from me.
Easier
we don't really use Groot's abilities on these.
Then keep your distance.
Nice.
Done. We're all plugged in.
Wow, just in time.
I'd like to see you fix it next time. Come on, 2 down, 2 to go. I don't see any way out of the missile bay except that passage, bud.
Have a
Groot's
look.
wondering if the reward's gonna be worth all the risk we're taking for this job. Me and Groot are nearly unkillable, but what if the rest of you don't make it out alive? If the 2 of us gotta lug that monster...
Guys, this job is a huge deal. It's for the freaking monster queen of Seknarf 9. She just doesn't know it yet. Man, that thing is ridiculous. Think it was a ship or a robot?
That's a Kree Sentry, a robot, but it would have been space-worthy. That ain't even the biggest one. They designed at least 5 experimental models twice that size.
How do you know all this?
Because they were my fellow experiments.
Also,
back
this
on
game is good for
Capcom.
giving you lots of
Most of my
backstory
parts
about
came from the
characters.
cybernetics
Like I said,
hangar next to the door,
how much
so
you love Guardians of the
got
Galaxy
a sneak peek
will
at all the
reflect how
buildings.
much
I can see the parts come and go
you want to
from
play this
my,
game.
My cage.
I didn't mean to open old wounds.
Most of them are just scars now anyways. I wasn't even a person to the worst of the Kree's mad scientists. More like a real smart walking gun.
A very talkative gun.
There we go. So now we can use Groot's
That
ability
part
to
was
get
an
across there.
accident. They tried to fix it a few times. The entire facility was the problem. I wish I'd gone back and blown it.
It's right time to catch up with the score.
Is that... Yes! I'm about to win this bet, Quill!
Here goes
Down.
nothing. We're inside a giant robot head.
And I got robot parts inside my head.
Oh,
Robot parts inside your head. Inside it.
Hey, Groot, what do you
More.
think I should do
Yep,
when
yep.
I win this bet?
I don't think he's gonna win.
Well, I know what I'll be doing with my winnings. I'm saving up for our next stop on Contraxia to get one of those Zeronian massages.
You're so predictable.
More.
Don't congratulate him. Let's see. When I beat Quill, I'm gonna get my hands on some rotating hyper circuits.
Boo! No one knows what those are.
You know what, Quill? I think it's unfair. You got 2 guns, I got 1. I think my points should count double from now on.
That's cheating.
All right, Thumper goes there, Quill.
So later on, you get some like different power-ups for your guns as well. I don't want to go into too many spoilers about it, but let's just say they have different effects on the enemy.
It's not gonna piss
And
off
some enemies are
Peter
weaker to
around,
certain
right?
effects than others. So
Sorry, Quill. Not taking no chances after the last one. I gotta test it real quick.
Not again. Rocket!
I
we go,
only
right.
flip the switch on and off to see
the
it
Rocket's got
started.
this
Gotta love
cluster
that
bomb.
kill rate.
He's got a bunch more later on. They're pretty cool, some of the ones later on as well. As you can imagine, each teammate is pretty handy for different reasons.
At least they make a good splash.
I think the audio's gone weird in the game. Yeah, that happens.
Party favor.
In this Xbox One version. Sometimes you get some glitches and bugs. The main issue I've experienced is definitely the audio, the sound going a little bit haywire when it gets busy.
Shoot it.
Very helpful, thanks.
I'm hoping with this Series S and X version, a little bit smoother. I think overall, if you've got an Xbox One, this is still
Take this.
highly playable, Jimmy. Those issues didn't put me off. A little bit frustrating, but not enough to cut off the experience, so.
How are there this many of them?
A lot of bad guys here.
Bust out the smart bombs.
Oh, I'll go
I
shoot.
knew I was missing all the fun last time.
Don't let the rodent put you to shame here, Quill.
So yeah, you get some cool bullet time as well with. So if you do like a dodge at the right time as well. And you can scan enemies for information. Ah, that must be a thing later on. But later on you can definitely win the upgrades. So Rocket's got like a workbench, and with those resource points in that you can buy upgrades. I find you really gotta go and look for those resources because I didn't manage to get all the upgrades on the first playthrough. This is where you upgrade abilities. If we go here, use Peter Quill. But like I said, there's literally only these to choose from. And you just do them in order. So just hold down A. Boom, ability gone.
Great job. We'll meet you at
This is because we're playing this in the chapters mode where you just replay all chapters. But there is a new game plus as well. So finish, if we want to carry all the stuff you've earned so far over again, you can do that. I feel like it's not enough skills and stuff to unlock. So New Game Plus is a bit of a weird option. This, yeah, it must be cool to like have the abilities from the beginning of the game, but there's not as many abilities. Usually games that got New Game Plus have like skill trees that are massive. I can see why people want to carry them over. It's a nice feature to have, just in case you do want to play through again. I think I'd play through again, but I'd play the Series X version next time. And at the time of recording this is on Game Pass. And I'd much prefer this to Marvel's Avengers, so if you're going to choose a Marvel game to play, I'd recommend this one. It's alright. We can survive pretty much anything.
Buddy, you're okay. Fine. You flarkin' piece of moldy driftwood. You could have died saving me. I love you too, you selfless son of a truck. Come on, Quill. He says he'll meet us at the mining ship. I don't want to make him wait.
That's it? We're not going after him?
He says it's fine. We'll meet him later.
Team Rocket, is everything okay? Groot's signal just went dark.
His radio must have broke when he fell.
Groot just took a different path. He must have fell and broke his radio.
Yeah, that's it.
Why take a different path?
So your options you choose to reply
Hope that got rid of him.
affect like what the different team members think of you as well. So
Like green team's off our backs.
and that carries on through the whole game as well.
Worrying about that dumb accident. Groot's fine anyways. There's nothing to worry about.
Whatever, right? Like you said, Groot's fine. Everything is fine.
Exactly. We're all fine.
Sure, fine. Crap. This turbine's right in the way.
Okay,
Gotta
so
get through it.
can I go for there? I think it's gonna be a thing
These
for
things
Rocket.
open up to let gas through, right?
Yep. You saying we're the gas?
There's a drone
Let's send
access
Rocket
tunnel
through.
over here. Can you squeeze in there?
Knew it. Rocket, fix the thing. Rocket, clean up the mess. Rocket, crawl into the mystery hole.
See anything?
Yeah, a manual override.
Team Rocket, we hit a snag. One of our thunder points was covered in resin, so we're gonna fly around to scout another spot.
Just make sure the new spot's as close as possible to the original one. Because of maps and angles.
Go.
Great. Another turbine.
Yeah, that is how these things are usually built.
There we go.
Someone's been practicing.
Come on, let's get out of here.
I think it introduces new things at an alright pace. Not too much at once, that's overwhelming, but not
It's already ahead of us.
so rarely that it's frustrating. Oh,
Crap, 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 crap.
It wasn't me this time, I swear.
let's try and shoot some of these that came on. But yeah, I really enjoy games that have like these sliding moments. I don't know why. It's something I enjoy. I quite appreciate them in here, but there is quite a few, so.
Larkin, son of a...
I told you I saw them.
Great timing. How did you guys?
Good to see you two, but you're gonna want to cross the ship as fast as you can.
Okay.
We're seeing a lot of movement.
Yeah, Scott's getting real violent out here.
Just try to hold her still for us.
That's not gonna be an option soon.
This position is untenable.
Track incoming. Watch
Whoa.
out. Hang on.
Come on. Yes. Oh, crumbs. Run, 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 run.
Too much debris. I'm taking her out of here.
Go! Keep running!
Oh,
Stop
come
flarking
on.
around, man.
Really?
Quill, this
Keep
way.
on running, Quill. Run, 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 run.
Team Rocket.
I know.
My visor
Fine,
went
Benson.
supernova. Is it broken?
Overloaded, sounds like. Must be some kind of residual energy in here. Come on. Flarkin tensor joint. Just neat.
Can't see anything all. Yeah, hopefully Rocket will fix it in a second.
Life support's booting back up. What's it look like out there?
Holy mother of space barnacles.
As always with Marvel, Mystical Stone. But that can't be good, can it?
Quill, you okay?
Yeah, it's just... Man.
There's some cool looking bad guys in this game. Very strange ones as well, but
Well,
that is
that's concerning.
interesting.
What was that?
It's a swarm of old cleaner bots. Maybe.
Old cleaner bots.
I don't know.
Dun, dun, dun.
Groot!
You okay, buddy? Sorry about the shooting.
And there you go. I think that's shown quite a good selection before we get to any more bigger story spoiler spots, especially with that enemy you just saw there, because that'll reoccur in a little bit.
It just ran away when it saw us, right?
So yeah, that's just a small sample. Like I said, you get a little bit of the spaceship flying later on, but there's not much in the game, so I wouldn't hold your hopes up if you wanted like more playing as the Milano. But it's definitely a lot of this mixture of story on the go, chatting with and various dialogue options on the Milano on the spaceship itself, and a lot of like scenes where you're shooting bad guys like we've just seen before.
How do you make it
So, like, more like arenas with lots of enemies, and then
What's not to get?
a lot of like what we've seen here, moving forward, some simple platforming / puzzle solving. So it's a bit of a combination of all, but it plays really well, it has a good flow, and how much you like the Guardians and story will vary. But if you're definitely a fan of Guardians of the Galaxy, probably recommend checking this out. Like I said, it's currently on Game Pass as of recording this, so it'll probably be still on there for a little bit longer as well. you could probably get it finished under 20 hours. And like I said, it's got New Game Plus as well. There's collectible outfits, historical lore, and various things like that. So yeah. And if you love 80s music as well, like I said, I couldn't have the music on in this mode. This is the streaming mode for legal reasons, but there you go. So thank you for watching this checking out video. I've been Panda. You can see more of our content on YouTube and on Twitch. All our links in the description below. Thank you to our patrons as always, and you can help support us on Patreon and get exclusive bonus at different tiers. And we do appreciate everyone that supports our channel, our work, because that helps us keep doing what we're doing. So thank you very much for joining me on this checking out video of Guardians of the Galaxy, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
All right, you made your point.